Oh, what was that noise? Sorry, I farted. I didn't think you'd hear it.
Also, gentlemen, gird your loins. This voicemail is 2.5 minutes, but you're gonna love it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
my loins.
Hey guys, it's been a while. First of all, Jay, you should be home by now. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your stay in our little part of the world, and everything was lived up to your expectations. I was debating for a while if I should send a voicemail because I didn't want to get too political. Like, I had some strong opinions of what's happening to the world and the USA. All I have to say is like no one should have to die for their political beliefs, no matter what they are. Like, free speech is the most important thing we have. And before someone says like, why should I care, it didn't happen to my country, stuff like that, like, you have to understand that it's our problem as well. Like, if freedom of speech becomes illegal and we can't express ourselves, like, no matter from what political background we come from, it's a disaster. And I'm talking from a country that's been through Nazi occupation, through a civil war, and through a dictatorship. Okay, enough about that. Yeah, kilts. I like kilts a lot. I think it's the sexiest piece of clothing there is. And I especially like Scottish men with their sexy Scottish accent. Turns me on. So, a little game. Which celebrity would you like to see in a kilt? I would have to go with Dean DeBlois. I think I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. Like the director from How to Train Your Dragon. Like, the dude is so fucking sexy, I would love to see him in a kilt. Okay, till next time, bye.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I've seen this guy, and I think he's gay.
Is he?
Yeah. Anyways.
Well.
Cue intro, and we'll elaborate on this later.
Hey, we're the plastics of podcasting. First, you have Joe. He's the guy who can quote SNL better than their own cast. Weirdly good at naming random station wagons by looking at their tires, and once made a stranger cry at brunch just by raising an eyebrow. Anthony, think Regina George if she were gay, southern, and unrealistically tall. He will compliment your outfit and ruin your life in the same sentence. And me, I'm Jay. I'm the one your therapist warned you about. Equal parts charm and chaos with a PhD in mispronouncing words. And together, we're your hosts of Beards and Sundries.
And welcome back.
Oh, hi.
Jay, I think that when Blanche jumped in your lap, she changed your audio again.
Yeah, because you were breathing real hard.
This bitch.
Hi.
Welcome back to Season 7, Episode 14 of Beards and Sundries. I wrote this down, and then I forgot it.
Yeah, you're right. 14.
I forgot
Welcome
when I was
back.
setting it up. Like last week's episode, I was like, what the fuck episode is this again?
I know.
I have to go back. I always go back and look.
Yeah. Well, that's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and the film Misery is heavily based on my life experience during the COVID lockdown.
Which side?
Both.
Were you hobbling or
He's walking around the house hobbling himself.
You know I have multiple
Dirty
personalities.
boy.
So I
boy.
broke my own ankles.
You broke your own ankles.
Why are you doing this? And I'm like, because you're a dirty birdie. To myself.
Birdie. Oh my god. I'm Anthony, and the summer of 1980 sure is going to be a great year to be a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake.
And I'm going to have lots of sex because that keeps me alive.
Are you still speaking as the counselor,
We have to
Jake?
talk about that later on.
Nah, I'm still in
About-
misery.
No, now he's what is her name? Who's the the sheriff's wife in Misery, who narrates all those books? Frances Sternhagen.
And I'm Joe, and I hope you mind. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Rabbit!
Right. Oh, if you would have done that, I would have cut it out, but now I have to leave it.
And I'm Joe, and I hope you don't mind if I fake it.
Lost and found.
And that means that today's sundry item is the logic in horror films.
Ugh.
Beardos, white people are stupid.
Which is
Especially in
related
horror
to
movies.
this specific
It's actually extraordinarily accurate for this. Thank you for opening with that.
Happy spooky month, Beardos! October is the best month of the year, and that's a fact here at the market. The weather starts to become bearable, college football's in full swing.
Bears.
It's time for soup! And it's time for pumpkin spice! But most importantly of all, it's time for horror movies. Now, the logic, decision-making, and believability of some things in these films has us scratching our heads, so today we are going to usher in Spooky Month by questioning some of the things we think are just silly. After the break, we will see if we would survive better than those silly little bitches in the movies. Spoiler alert, I'm probably not gonna make it. Later on, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that would definitely escape from a scary situation. And then for game time, Anthony has a game that's gonna scare our pants off. But, before we find out the call is coming from inside the house, how about this week's voicemail? Yeah.
It's always nice to hear from John.
Well, I have so many comments about it, and the first
I have
one
a
is
lot of comments.
were you on a rocket ship?
No, he was on a turn lane for a very long time. And then someone didn't like the way he was going and went, "Boom."
Another space shuttle was going up, and it's like, move, beep, beep, we're on the way to the moon.
I
I
feel
will
like
say,
if you're
yeah.
ever wondering if you should call in, the answer is always yes.
Yes. Oh, my God,
always
yes.
I would love an entire episode of just John from Greece talking at me. Like, you can read the entire menu from Wendy's to me.
Or
and
Olive
great
Garden.
voicemail. Or Olive
I'm going to
Garden.
send you some gay erotica to read.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'm going to send you Chuck Tingle.
No.
The man, not the book. Getting fucked by the reservation I didn't make at Olive Garden on the rooftop bar. By Chuck Tingle.
With
Well, the
Space Ghost on my
Parthenon
balls.
watches from the cuck chair.
Now, I will say, John, that while we said last week that we weren't going to get political about it, it's okay for you to voice those things, and it's okay for you to, voice your opinions on things. And you're right. Free speech is very important. And the three of us, are very lucky to live in a country that does value free speech, even though sometimes I question it. But we don't have the same things to worry about in our country as you have to worry about in your country, and I do have to be reminded of that sometimes, so I do thank you for that.
Yeah, we are sort of speed running fascism here, which is kind of wild to me. Thanks
Yeah.
on that. But, I mean, you're 100% right. People shouldn't be shot and killed for their political beliefs, but I still have such a hard time. I'm not saying he should have been shot. That's not the takeaway here. It's just more of he spent a lot of time really trying to marginalize people, and it shouldn't be a natural effect of that, but
He said some really awful things.
in a country that is this steeped in political turmoil right now, as ours is, I'm not entirely surprised.
Well, and literally since actually yesterday's episode came out, there was another mass shooting and a fire at a Mormon church in Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the guy who committed that, didn't he kill himself in the process? Or was
He
it
was shot by
death
police,
cop?
I believe.
That's it. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's an insane
It just
world out
happened
there,
to
and
be high profile because he was a millionaire, and millionaires in America and billionaires in America and political figures in America make the news, and people Mormon, temples don't.
Yeah. Mel, on to the other parts of your voicemail.
Yes,
I think
we'll move past
kilts,
that.
Yeah.
kilts are very, very sexy, and I think that as a man with a sexy accent yourself, you should definitely look into getting a kilt and sending us photographs and or video. You
Maybe
know
lots
the
of them.
address. It's beardsandsundries@gmail.com. And our
I
phone number
kinda
is
wanna see-
405-999-2242.
I kind of want to see Dean DeBlois in a kilt.
In a kilt? I'd like to see him out of a kilt.
I'd like to see him in several mini situations. Like,
Yeah.
Jay, did you look him up?
No, because I was looking up my choice, and I wanted to
I've
make
been
sure.
looking him up and down since he said his name. It's funny because I looked him up before because somebody else has mentioned this to me, but like that man is very lickable. I want to
Jay's-
give him a tongue bath like Blanche.
Jay's choice is Kathy Bates from Misery, and Will.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll tell you my number 2
She's a
after
handsome
Kathy
woman.
Bates. She's a handsome woman. I watched The Gilded Age, and I love it. And Morgan Spector is a character in that show that is, I may say that's my next daddy.
The Gilded.
Just Morgan Spector is his name.
Oh, okay, I see it. He looks a little like a cross between Hugh Jackman and that actor from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right?
Insane guy.
Yeah, he
Oh my
does.
god, I thought it was just crazy.
Yeah.
That's a great photo where he's wearing a see-through tank top.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
the first one that pops
That's
up,
kind of the
too.
one that gets me. Because there's other ones that I'm
Not
like,
the first
"Meh,
one that pops up.
there's a lot of things popping up right now. But yeah, no, he's a pretty man.
God, you said celebrity, and I feel like every hot celebrity has left my mind presently.
I know. I was like, who's hot out there?
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like,
Walter
what
Matthau?
bears do I know that are out there that I want to see? Walter Matthau, the guy from Grumpy Old Men. Pretty sure he's not alive anymore.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna go with Cole Hauser, and he is in what's that one that everyone's talking about right now? Westworld? No, not that one. No, the Yellowstone.
Yellow.
Oh, rip.
He is rugged and bearded and rough and tumble looking,
And everything in that
my
show
God.
screams that he is completely not emotionally intelligent enough and would be terrible to date, but I'd still date him.
I'm not trying
I
to
can fix
marry
him.
him. I'm not going to his TED Talk. I just
I
want to
can
see him
fix
in
him.
a kilt.
Come on, Rip. Put this kilt on.
And fun fact about Cole Hauser, he was in a film in 2004 called Paparazzi, alongside the woman who played his wife, who was Robin Tunney.
Oh,
my
Robin
gosh.
Tunney.
Yeah,
from
she
the
was the wife in Paparazzi.
1996 cult classic film The Craft.
So she was
And the
riding off the coattails of that
1995
success.
cult classic film Empire Records.
Empire Records.
Where she famously shaved her head. John from New York. And we
Yeah, Cole
circled
Hauser
all
now-
Isn't that a
the way
wig?
back around.
Oh my God, he's so fine.
It was in The Craft. I've decided on Winston Duke, by the way.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
That was so French of you.
oh,
my baguette is hard.
He's watching Black Panther, and when he's sitting on that throne, and he's just like, ugh, and I'm like, oh my God, wreck me, kill me.
I'm like, Daddy, but Daddy, I love him.
One time I got banged to death, and then I got banged back alive.
Bang back to life.
Thanks, Miracles.
Bang me in half, please.
So yeah,
So those are our official answers.
Yeah.
so all four of those in a kilt, please. Thanks.
Joe, can I find the escape from this horror film in aisle 4?
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna drop the
it's the
keys
fucking
and they're gonna roll under the car and
Safety
away
and
forever.
death, and you run towards the death.
100% with a banana in hand.
Yeah.
That's just you going to lunch. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. Now these days it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as three very spoopy gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Wow. I mean,
Okay, So it's funny that Anthony said the safety and death thing because I wanted to start with talking about Scary Movie 1 because that film, like, that's the spoof film. Okay, so the premise behind Scary Movie 1 is it's a combination spoof movie, and it does Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer all together, and they do like
Two
a bunch of
primary
like
films. Yep.
goofs and sight gags and stupid toilet humor. But
goof.
the first scene where it's like the Casey Becker death scene from Scream is so full of like dumb decisions and like fuck ups and bad logic, and just every time it's that part where she farts and he's like, "What's that noise?" And she goes, "Sorry, I farted. I didn't think you'd hear it." I always think about you, Jay, every single time.
Thank you.
I want to see what your insides look like.
Well,
turn to page 54.
54.
Nice.
And then she's in the part where she's like, "My boyfriend's on his way, and he's black, and he'll kick your ass." And he's like, "The one who dresses up like a woman." And she's like, "How'd you know?"
No.
And then the lights
That's my
are on.
boyfriend.
It's a guy
Yeah,
dressed
I've
like
talked to him a couple of
Prince.
Yes, he's like, ah! Oh, that's not my boyfriend. Sure, I fucked him a few times.
And then she picks death versus safety, and she sees the table full of weapons and grabs the banana, and then she falls, and there's a chalk outline. It's so full of like bad decisions that lead up to her death, and when she's running through the sprinklers in slow motion with her bra, and it's
Oh, and he grabs
so
her clothing,
good.
and it just like rips off. So he
rips off.
every time he
She
grabs something,
runs
it
through
just
the
goes.
sprinklers. And he's,
And then later, when they're talking to the kids at school, they're talking to Shorty, and he's like, "What would you say to the victim?"
"Run, bitch, run!" God.
Gale hailstorm.
Cindy, your ass looks fat. Okay. One
yeah.
quick mention: Scary Movie 2. It's directed by Marlon Wayans, who plays Shorty. No, Sean Wayans. Sean Wayans, I think. And it's the guy who plays Shorty. And could you imagine, like, they're doing the scene where it's like, "This is Bones! Would you run from Quest to Flockhart?" And then you hear Shorty yell "cut" from behind the camera.
Because he was always high.
I always forget what he looks like as not Shorty, and
Yeah,
like he's
right.
almost indistinguishable when he's not Shorty.
Yeah.
And also listening to Brenda talk about Regina Hall talking about the character of Brenda as like Regina Hall, and she's just like, "Oh, Brenda, oh, Brenda," and I'm just like, "You sound so much not like Brenda."
Yes, I literally just watched that interview, and she's just like, "Oh, Brenda," and she's just talking so professional. And I'm like, "Stop! I need you to talk like
No,
Brenda. I don't know how else to accept you."
I need you to
my
go,
cousin Sean's
"Cindy,
house?"
this is Bones. This is a skeleton. This is Bones."
Hello,
Oh, girl, I'm at the movies.
Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in love. How does she say it? Shakespeare.
Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare. That's it. Yeah.
Shakespeare. That's
Shakespeare
right.
in love.
You know
I
what's
don't
funny
know
is
why y'all acting like this.
I got you on camera. You on candid camera
my
now.
favorite, she literally can't die because like every time somebody's about to kill her, something else happens, and I think that's what I love about Brenda. Is she's protected by the universe around her in a way.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
she dies at the beginning of what is it? Is it Scream 2 where she dies at the beginning, and where
Then
she's
she's
in the
back in-
theater, and she's
mean
back
Jada Pinkett
immediately.
So
Yeah, in that scene in the theater, and she
Yeah,
dies
they
at the
stab her
beginning
and
of it,
all
and then
that.
she's immediately back.
Oh, yeah.
she doesn't leave the film.
You never see her die. She just bled a lot.
She just lands on the
That's
stage.
logic of
just
horror movies. And then in the second one, when she's in the coffin, oh, she looks so peaceful.
She's alive? Ah!
The lamp.
I will say that Scary Movie 2 has ruined that song. If you want to go and take a ride with me, because now all I can imagine is Shorty being rolled up like a blunt.
Yes.
Because those are the pictures at the end of that show when that song's playing. I just, that ruined it. But what I love about those shows is they completely call out and make fun of horror movies and the stupidity that we see in them.
Yes, the tropes and the plot holes that form and everything.
Because it's like Halloween, one of my favorite films. How the fuck does he move around that fast?
Isn't he supposed to be like supernatural?
Yeah, but every time shit like that happens, we always just go, "Oh, he's supernatural," so that way you don't question it anymore.
That's just it.
I think that's always been a debate with Michael Myers, though, because like is he supernatural? Is he not supernatural? In the most recent like trilogy where they rebooted from like after the first or second movie, I can't remember which one they decided to pick up after, they make him definitively supernatural, and honestly, as soon as it happened, I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Boo.
I was like, it was more fun to either just have the mystery or just be like, Michael's just a guy who is like, yeah, I just really like killing.
I'm just good at this. This is fun.
He should have just
Like,
stabbed her
you
and
find
turned
what
around
you
the camera
love
and
and do it,
Yeah,
and it'll
baby.
work a day in your life.
Slice.
Yeah, and wasn't that Jamie Lee Curtis's like first film role?
And that's why I love it, because I'm
Was
a
it
big...
her first one?
I thought so.
It might. It's one of her early
It's
ones
one
for
of the
sure.
facts out there. It's either that or she was the only actual teenager in the cast. Wasn't that it? She was 19.
Honestly, that feels like something I should know, but I don't know. It seems like a fact I should know.
It's
No
always
idea.
Her feature film debut came out with the role of Laurie Strode in
Was
John
Freaky
Carpenter's
Friday.
Horror of Halloween, 1978.
Let's talk about escaping, because I think that's the one where people get it wrong the most. For, you know, the film to be watchable and dramatic and scary, but they make the stupidest choices. My God.
What
Why
was
are we
that
running
sound?
upstairs?
In the dark, and there's been a killer out. I guess I'll walk over and look at it.
I guess I'll go.
I should go over there and check.
Nude.
Titties out. It's that, and you're 100% right, Jay. Like, the way that the killer is always everywhere in every horror movie, and
Yeah.
like I get it in like haunting movies because it's a haunting.
Yeah.
But like, I just rewatched the original Scream the other day, and the scene where right after Billy gets out of jail, when they release him, she's like, "We don't have enough evidence to hold him," and they're back at school, and Stu and like she talks to Stu and Tatum, and then immediately leaves, and then finds Billy like in the same like chain of events, and then runs off to the bathroom, and then one of the Ghostface killers is in the bathroom. Did Stu say, "Hang on, babe," and go flying across the building and change clothes like in a fucking phone booth on the way there, and be like, "Haha, I know she's gonna be in here at some point."
I mean, that's the thing, is every killer mysteriously knows exactly where everyone is at the most convenient time.
Like, how would you have known that she was gonna
Yeah.
be in that bathroom at that time?
They did not have Find My Friends back then.
They had stabbed my friends back then.
Well, we still have that now. It's Grindr.
Or if you're like me, Growler or Scruff.
Scruff. Or the park bathroom. Or
Or just Facebook Messenger with my friends.
or lingering at the pool and pointing out who we're gonna...
Or only farts.
You don't point it out. You let it evolve naturally, Jay. Jesus. Haven't you ever been to a pool orgy before?
No?
That's
I know.
where I want to get murdered.
Pool orgy.
Dying at the pool orgy.
I mean, been stabbed there, but we haven't died yet. Chicka chicka.
Oh, wow.
I've been stabbed so many times in the pool orgy.
God.
With what, a high noon can?
Yes. Not in this butthole, though. It's too tight.
Too tight.
No.
It's too robust.
It is a little sore today, too, after some banding on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I know
you got the
Catherine's going to
banding
like that.
done. That's a little factoid for you, Catherine.
Catherine, I'm talking to you now.
little fun.
We got the
pelvic
video
floor
footage of the appointment. We're going to send it to you on 88.8 The Bud.
I handed my doctor my phone. I was like, hey, record this. I need to send this to a friend.
Get off Instagram real quick.
We did the procedure at
Instagram
Claire's,
Live.
and they had those little like bejeweled ones that they tied on there.
It's the twist tie that comes on the bread bag.
Yes.
I just,
Little-
You're going to feel a poke from the wires, but it'll fall out eventually.
you got your braces tightened, and they're like, oh, the wire, ow. So let's talk about escaping in a car. Now, I know it's dramatic to like have someone drop the keys, but I'm waiting for it to evolve to the point where like they get in the car and they push the button, and it's like, oops, key not in vehicle, can't start vehicle. Like, I'm waiting for that stupid shit to start happening, because
I'm surprised
anymore
it
it's
hasn't.
always like a classic car or a car before push button technology, and there's always keys. They're always dropping the fucking keys. They're always jingling the keys. They can't
'Cause they
start
can't
the car
unlock
because
it.
they're so scared. They can't unlock the car. It's always something stupid.
Or it won't start, which is my favorite part, because I grew up on a car that you had to pump the gas sometimes to get it to start. And I don't know what it is I love about the film when they're just like pumping it aggressively and they're like, oh, start, come on. I'm like, bitch, you're flooding it. You're flooding
They're
that
like,
thing
"You're gonna
so
flood
bad.
the engine."
Or they get in, it's like a stick shift, and they're like, what do I do?
What movie did we recently watch? Oh, Clown in a Cornfield, where they get to the rotary phone, and they're like, "What is this?
What kind of phone is this?
And they're trying to like push.
They're pushing in
It
like
was-
the circles.
So funny. Honestly, the
that's
whole
a good
movie was
movie.
supposed to be camp, and I would have thought that type of something like that would have pissed me off, but it just made me laugh so hard.
It worked really well, I think.
Yeah.
What was that one horror film that's so campy?
Misery.
Besides that one. It was like alien clowns from outer space, or just clowns from outer space.
Killer clowns
Killer
from
clowns
outer
from
space.
outer space.
Yep.
I remember being like, oh, look how stupid this is. And then it's like aggressive deaths. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
okay.
That was what
It
80s
really-
camp
it
was.
really
They
did.
really ran for like, this is going to be silly, but all the deaths are going to be insanely gory.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience watching that movie. Kind of want to watch
Can
it
we
again.
also address the fact that who was the main guy in Saw, who
Jigsaw.
was Jigsaw, and
Oh, yeah.
did he like have some
Dr. Phil?
degree in engineering?
He was a former law enforcement something, and he had terminal illness. I think,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't that it?
but that's not an engineer. So how's he out here designing all these fucking elaborate traps?
Well,
Hobby?
yeah. Hobby Lobby.
I like to design traps on the weekends. Maybe there's something. Well, he was in law enforcement, so they were probably like blind eye.
Well, the whole shtick was like he was
Go
getting
take it
people
from-
that like he was getting people that weren't grateful for their lives, right? That's why he was getting them.
He like goes on these
Or
big
they
rants
wrong
about how
people.
all life is precious, and he's out there offing people.
Yeah, he's like, you didn't live life the way I thought you should live life,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
don't
going to
approve of
kill
the way
you.
that you live.
I'm
He's a conservative.
I was like,
So
Republican,
I'm gonna
MAGA.
throw you into a pit of syringes.
Oh God, that scene actually just kind of disturbs me the most, just because
I
I
had
that
I
was
had
a
to
tough
watch the
one.
behind the scenes of how it was done, or else it would have haunted me for the rest of my life.
how'd they do it?
So they
Fake
got the
needles.
pit. It was fake needles, of course, and the syringes were all like they got them gross with like Vaseline and like fake blood and stuff to make them look gross. And then it was just basically fake needles.
Oh,
Like
thank
little
God.
sort of like rubber needles that were in there, and most of them didn't actually have them. They just put it on like enough to make it give you the illusion that it's on every single one of them.
Yeah, a lot of them were just empty vials.
ugh.
Yeah.
I hated that scene so much.
I'm glad they did it though, because that's a fun practical effect to go into.
Not for
I
me,
love movies
but
with
I'm glad I
practical
love that
effects.
for her.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean, I never. After the second Saw movie, I didn't really watch them. Like, I don't know that I've seen anything after the second one.
I haven't seen him since I had a seizure at the fourth one.
You had a seizure?
What?
I was in the theater watching the fourth one, and it was when her scalp was being ripped off. And I, as my doctor described it years ago, basically what I do is I watch these films and I imagine myself in the position that my body, literally like my brain, overstresses itself from how deeply I've thought about it, that it basically like resets in a sense. I've stressed myself out so much that I'll go through like a little 5-second seizure and then I come back.
That is wild.
I had 2 of them in my life.
So during the hobbling scene in Misery, let's say, do you imagine your leg flying violently to the left on the block of wood?
No, I was to the right
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's wild.
and a little under.
So you stressed yourself out so much during the scalping that you had a seizure in the theater? Jesus,
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, telling me.
I'm just kidding.
But none of the Final Destination movies gave you a seizure?
So
No, have you seen him drive on the highway?
I either don't obsess about them enough, or else they're so like weird that they don't feel real enough to me.
They don't.
But
They're
I'm trying to
a little
remember
too silly.
what movie. So I can sense it coming on, and I can actually stop it. So that's how I've prevented it over the years now. And I think I was watching One Flew Over the
Air
Cuckoo's
Bud.
Nest or something like that. And I think somebody was being aggressively strangled. And I was thinking about it, and I could like feel myself getting lightheaded. And I was like, I like told my friends, I was like, if something happens, I'm fine. But I like had to really distract myself, and I got out of it. And so that's what I've had to do anytime I've kind of experienced that, because for some reason my brain's like, Jesus Christ, what would it be like experiencing that?
So
And
you're
so
not
I
into
think
choking.
about it.
So Jay is not into choking. Got it.
Yeah, not really into it. And I'm also scared to do it somebody else too much, because I'm like, I may kill you.
With those faggy little
And I
arms?
may realize that that's a kink of mine. Okay. And then I get my own franchise of horror films.
the Keebler
The
Elf
chicken's not the only
Strangler.
thing getting choked. The Keebler Elf Strangler. The chicken's not the only thing getting choked this Halloween.
You'll know he's choking you whenever you hear tee tee.
You hear it in the echoes, like you're out camping, and you hear tee, tee, tee. And they're like, oh my God.
Oh God, it's the Keebler Elf Strangler.
And then it's the kids singing, but they're singing milk, milk, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made.
Some movie that I was watching unironically did that the other day with, I don't remember what the lullaby was, but I got so mad because all I could think of was milk, milk, lemonade. And I was like, God damn it, Joe.
Could you imagine like camping out in the woods and all of a sudden you just hear the echo, have you tried the club crackers? We've got mini club crackers now. And you're like, oh my God, the killer's here.
You pass the powders all fruit.
Jesus.
You just hear.
We're out of fudge stripes. And then I leap out from the trees and I'm like, I
got your fudge stripes right here. Take a whiff.
And you leave out
your underwear is going to be full of fudge stripes.
Smelly stripes.
It's because you didn't listen to 88.8 The Bug.
But
Oh, man, that's good.
I kind of need this to be a movie now.
I know.
You know what? I'm gonna write this.
Okay.
One more stupid escape plan they always do is when they run upstairs instead of running out of the house. If the killer's in the house, why are
Well-
you staying in the house?
He may not be able to go upstairs.
Like in Scary Movie. Grandma, hi, baby. Throws it on the stairs. And then the piano falls, and it shows, and it's clearly a man with a wig on.
Oh my God. Yeah. That is primo film, though.
It's great. It's
Because-
done on purpose. And
Why
you're
is
just
that house like 4
yeah.
stories tall?
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny because the stairway just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. And there's no like it's
There's like a landing, which is another floor, another set of stairs, and it just keeps going.
God.
But I feel like that happens a lot in movies, and I think I don't know. I feel like if somebody was invading your home, would you try to get out of the house immediately, or would you try to hide?
It depends on the situation
That's
where I'm at.
tough. Yeah.
Right?
'cause-
So that's if you feel like you could lock yourself in a room and stay safe.
Yeah. But our doors aren't very good in this house.
Well, in this house, but
And
I
then all of a
also.
Somebody starts breaking through with an axe. Here's Keebler Elf. Fudge stripes.
Oh my God!
That's Jay's
Speaking-
expletive that he's going to yell out when he gets murdered. Oh, fudge stripes.
Speaking of bad escape plans in going up the stairs, in The Shining, when Wendy is like backing away from Jack,
Swinging the
slowly,
bat?
like, swinging that bat, and I'm just
Badly.
like, you are in an entire hotel. You could go anywhere. There are entire rooms in there that probably you haven't even looked at at this point.
There's a hotel full of blood. You could just go there. Or elevator, I guess, full of blood.
Elevator. There's a hotel full of blood. There's this hotel and the hotel
Sorry,
full
wrong
of blood.
hotel.
Sorry, wrong hotel.
The
This
Keebler
isn't the
Inn.
Motel 6. The Keebler Inn.
Jesus.
I'm trying to Keebler all this blood in my body. Ah, fudge stripes. But yeah, so they're stupid in horror films, you guys.
They are.
Stupid.
We're not stupid at all, but they are.
They are.
The only decision that I agree with is all the sex they're having.
That was such a pervert way. Oh, the sex they're having.
I mean, we get to the scary, spooky cabin that's like clearly going to be a murder scene. I'm trying to get it in before I at least get stabbed to death. You know?
And you know what? That's a
More
solid point.
Gay sex in horror movies, I
It
feel.
does.
They are having sex before they're dead, so...
Now, there
Are they really
some
living that
pornos.
bad a life?
Aren't there some pornos that are gay pornos that are horror themed?
Oh my god, because
Like
the one I'll
gay
never think of...
Dracula.
I'll never forget the one that is spoofing Scream.
Yeah.
And the boy's
Saw the
like,
clip of that.
and he's like, I want to see her, or I want to be inside you. And he's like, oh no. And then he like starts running off the bed and he breaks it and pulls his pants off and it turns into a Scream.
Here comes the balloon animal.
Anyways, yeah. I've never actually seen the porn, but I've just only seen that clip
Don't you
from
sit
it.
there and lie to me.
I'm going to go look it up now.
I see
called
it playing in the
Fudge Stripes.
background right now.
Guys, after the break, we're going to go watch it.
Let's take a break.
We're going to watch the entire porn.
It hits the ear wrong. Just like it did to Ray in Scary Movie.
Oh,
God.
right through the brain.
Right there. What brain? Do it again. Do it again.
Does this look gay? Ties up his shirt.
How about now?
How about now? No, man.
Oh, man.
No, man.
Hey, guys. Bobby got a baby dick, too?
Ray, fuck me.
You got one A. You're right.
In the word dumbass.
Dumbass.
Oh, my God. Let's go to break.
All right. Yeah, let's go to break.
You're listening to the cold, shiny, hard plastic podcast, Beards and Sundries. And we'll be right back.
And we're back from break.
Back.
Ow.
Break. I can't think of anything. I'm out.
Through the magic of podcasting.
That break felt just like an ankle in Misery.
Both ankles.
Instead of Jay saying he's going to put your ankles behind his ears, he puts them between a block of wood.
This sounds more and more.
I'm pretty fucking
like you're-
sexy like that, you know.
I went over to
to,
Jay's and got hammered. Is that why you're on crutches? Yeah.
Did he seem pretty miserable? Yeah.
Well,
Oh my God! Somebody call the comedy, please.
why would the police come? No one's called them.
Why would anyone come?
Everyone's on antidepressants.
It just takes a little bit longer. Leave me alone. Just a tad bit.
Just a tad.
Just a little
smidge.
extra.
Just a little extra.
Yeah.
Booting bump. Nope.
Better stop that. That's its own horror movie. Jesus.
Oh, we just made this show an actual horror film.
I feel
Just-
scared.
This has been a horror film since July 2022.
July 17th of 2022.
Ooh. There goes Anthony with that weekly pit shot.
Oh, God. He's like, look at these pits, bruh.
Just stretching.
Like it's Scary Movie 2. I'm going to put them behind your arms and lick them.
You guys are doing a lot of like onomatopoeia, and I just need a moment.
Oh. Love how he uses big words.
Please continue. What's this segment of the show about?
So
What are we doing
now,
here?
You're going to...
Am I going to survive this podcast? Probably not.
Probably not. So now we're going to talk about some ways we think we would either survive or perish during a horror movie situation.
Ooh, let's first decide for the other people on the podcast. So, Jay,
Okay.
do you think that Joe would survive a horror movie? And you and I can collaborate on the answer.
No, 'cause
here.
Joe
I
has-
think the answer is no.
Joe has a sense of humor, and he's like quirky fun, and they always die in some way.
Anything to get that last one-liner in there right
Yeah.
before it gets
He
right before
would
lights
too.
out.
He would 100% be the person trying to make that last one-liner before he dies.
Yeah. Yep.
Either that or you would survive because you wouldn't be in the movie at all. Like, you would be so far removed from the situation that... But I say that you've been doing a lot more social events. You keep putting yourself there.
Joe
I
would
do.
be that scene in like any horror film where a random person is like ripped out of a car and like thrown off a bridge or something like that. Like you don't know who they are, you don't know anything. It's just Joe going, ah! He gets he gets carjacked. They smack his head against the railing and throw him over. Not even a named character.
Congratulations, Joe. You're a day player.
Horsey, you scared me too.
Not even in the credits.
All right, Joe, what about Anthony? Would he survive?
Absolutely. Anger and his use of violent brute force with any kind of situational thing around him that could be used as a weapon, I think he'd be able to overpower the killer and get out. And I think he would also be like cunning enough to be able to hide before the killer could get near him, and then he would just run away.
And
Or he would perish because he would try and kill the killer and fuck it up somehow.
I was gonna say I kind of disagree, because my thing is he would survive the longest in the show and maybe like be the last one that dies because he's trying to fend off somebody else.
Very
and because
Final
he's
Girl
kind of like
energy.
he's kind of the
Yeah.
tough, like looking stockier guy, and he's like, but he ends up dying.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is
I think
100%
so.
accurate. This is how
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would die trying to kill the killer.
There, you would have one foot in the running car, and then it would have like that dramatic musical sting where you turn your shoulder like this, and you go back into the house to kill the killer.
It's that scene in Scream 5 where they're all getting on the
Yes.
elevator. They're all about to escape, and Dewey's like, hang on. If you don't shoot them in the head, they always come back. And then literally Sam, the main character, is like, who cares? And he's
Right.
like, I do. And then he goes back, and he goes to try to shoot it, and that's exactly how I would die as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Yes,
you
it
were
is.
trying to recall
Yes.
something from an original film.
No, because I would have my gun, and I'd be like, I could shoot them from here because I'm a trained police officer. I do have the skill sets to do that, but I am going to do this as dramatically as possible so I could be making some kind of point, as if cameras were running.
He'd be Dwight in the wheelchair scene in the hallway. He'd be like, "Did I fire 3 shots? 127." And then
Or hear me out. After Joe gets thrown out of the car, the killer gets in the car. Anthony is a passenger, and then the guy just punches him and kills him that way, and then drives off.
Yes,
So both of you are
because-
unnamed people.
Oh,
Because
God.
Anthony would be playing Tetris on his phone and wouldn't notice the killer getting in the car. He would think it was me.
Joe, why are we
no.
stopped on a bridge?
I'm super paranoid about somebody else getting in the car with me, so I don't know that would happen. But
Why are we stopped on the bridge? There's construction, Jay. It's Tulsa.
Or Anthony does survive because he's in the car behind you, and he goes, whoa, and like steers, like drives off, turns around. He's like,
fudge
"Oh,
stripes."
now, Joe, do
Jay-
you think Jay would live? I think Jay is
No.
the whole reason this whole thing is going down.
Yeah.
I think Jay is either the killer or he's going to be like number one to die because you're going to make some like real shitty remark around the killer, about the killer.
Right.
And
Jay
got a small
wishes
dick.
He was the killer. Oh, exactly. Oh, I guess if you serve slow food, we don't need a reservation. And then they just stab you right there at the host.
Picture this.
he
Athens,
thinks he's being
Greece,
so smart.
2025. Olive Garden.
Sure, Sicily. Jay, your mouth would absolutely be the reason that you get off.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Although my parents did also say that my mouth would be the reason I wouldn't be kidnapped as a kid. Because I just didn't ever shut
Because
up.
you say, "Oh, gee, golly whiz, stranger."
Which is why they would kill you. They'd be like, I am so fucking
This is
sick
so
of this.
goddamn
Shut the
annoying.
fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Because there was a phase where also my sister watched a lot of, oh God, what was her name? Shirley Temple. And so for a good
Explains
phase,
a lot.
for a good phase of my childhood, I had on the good ship, lollipop stuck in my head.
That's the distorted song playing on the record player while you're like getting chased through the house.
I want that to be a scene in a movie called The Faggoting.
Called what?
The Faggoting.
No, it's not Wax House, it's Fag House.
Fag house.
And it's just
House
this
of Fags.
conservative,
That's just
this
RuPaul's Drag
conservative
Race.
parents watching their son grow up gay, but they're viewing it as a horror movie, and so it's like this twisted version where it's you on the good ship, lollipop. And they're like,
Oh my God, that actually is kind of a brilliant film idea.
I know.
Viewing
Thank you.
your child's life from a horror film aspect just because they're gay and you're conservative.
Just because they are not turning out the way you wanted them to.
Oh my God, I think I'm going to write it.
What's that SNL skit where it's like wishing wells for brooding little children or
I
whatever?
fucking love that one.
I really should have had one of those.
It's not
too,
for
when I was a
you.
kid.
Oh, I love that. I don't get it. It's not for you.
It's not for you.
It's the wishing well, and then also the stepchild doll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you get the chest of drawers to keep their birth certificates locked in.
There's secrets in there.
And you're like sending them off to military school or boarding school or something.
It's just good for you.
Well, I think
Well-
I agree with my method of dying and why I would die. I
Which
don't think
one?
any of us would make it all the way through.
We gave
You
you
not
3.
being able to leave it alone.
We gave you
I think-
2 deaths and one.
I think
one
all
survival.
of them, but the one where the guy gets in the car with me because I'm a little too anxious, so
I
I'm
think-
overly situationally aware.
The most accurate one for you, Anthony, is absolutely your willingness to not let there be a sequel. So you would go in and try to finish
Well, a sequel
things,
for
and then
you.
would get finished.
I would try to kill the killer, and then I would probably die because horror movie rules dictate that that's what happens.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
unless
you
I'm
know
the
what?
final girl.
You, because you're the hero, you wouldn't have got the sex at the beginning, though.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Are you really
You're
in
the
the good
cock-
position? Joe got
Well,
banged
okay.
so hard, and then he
No,
died.
because Anthony's not. Anthony's certainly not a prude, so he would definitely not be the one that's like, no, I don't want to. And then that's why the killer is so crazy, is because it's an incel, which is a common theme in horror movies.
Lack of sex makes you go crazy.
Yeah.
Anthony's like,
gay.
you just never asked.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, let's go.
Yeah, all you have
the
to do is
killer-
say something.
I'll do
The
you
killer-
right now.
Use your words.
Killer is a top, and that's why Jay is going to get killed, is because he won't give them the sex at the beginning of the movie, and that's why the killer goes crazy.
It starts
He's been
off with
driven
he's
crazy by the hearing about that robust hole,
Robust
but he can never
hole.
touch it.
He's like, I just want to be in you, and I'm like, it's too robust, dear. This,
And that's
this
why I
hole's not
want
for
it.
you.
The forbidden hole.
And the next scene, I'm just being thrown out a window.
Oh, fudge drive!
Yep.
Well,
I like this movie.
Beardos, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think we would survive a horror movie? Do you think you would survive a horror movie? Leave us a voicemail. Send us an email. Send us a voice memo. Leave us a review. What do you think? But, do you guys think it's time to hear from this week's sponsor?
Sure.
What do you guys remember
wanna
that
do a movie?
commercial that I did that was like forever ago that was like a Scream ripoff?
Oh,
Poke,
yes.
that's what it was.
Poke.
Yes. And now, for a word from our sponsor, Poke 2, the sequel to Poke.
You know,
I'll
from
make it.
from like 3 seasons ago.
3 seasons ago. 6 seasons ago. I think it was
4
the
seasons
first-
landscaping.
I don't know when we did it. Anyways.
We'll see you soon.
Hello? Hello. Who is this? This is the last elf you're ever gonna see alive.
Oh, fudge stripes.
This Halloween, evil has a new face that's going to haunt your coconut dreams. I heard he was found in a bathtub full of milk with Vienna fingers shoved down his throat. No way. Who would do something like that? Probably some top with only one testicle. Or some elf who's tired of that joke.
Oh, fudge straps.
Sheriff, we're never gonna find this guy. They sell these pecan sandies at every 5 and dime in the Tri-County area. You're probably right, Officer Gooey. Now let's go back to the station and eat some of those EL fudge cookies he left at the scene. Wait, Sheriff, that's it. EL fudge. ELF. ELF. So wear your extra thick diapers this October when you go see Poke 2, the Keebler Killings.
Oh, fudge straps.
Have you subscribed to us yet? No? Boo, you whores. Go do it now, please.
I know I can't wait to see Poke 2 in theaters near you, the sequel to the classic film Poke.
Classic? I puts the ass in classic.
Sponsored by
It puts
Keebler.
the oh, fudge stripes into a film.
I didn't know that I needed that catchphrase until it manifested itself.
Can you imagine the product placement of Keebler products in that movie?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Like in the kitchen in the
honestly.
beginning, and like the kids eating them, and then like the killer putting 2 fudge strip cookies up to his eyes.
It's a whole like ghost face mask, but it's just a fudge stripe.
Or he's like choking somebody by shoving a bunch of Keeblers down their throat, and they're like,
yes.
Back to
I
choking,
don't
Jay.
even like
Man, you're
cream
really
filling.
unlocking something here.
no, I'm into it.
Now, honestly though, there's some Keebler cookies that are fucking delicious. Like what are the fudge ones that have? Like, it's like 2 elf cookies with fudge in between them. They're like little sandwiches.
Yeah.
Those are fucking bomb.
Those
Fudge stripe
are
cookies
really
are
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
There's a lot
I
of good
used to
stuff from
love those.
Keebler.
Interesting. 2 boys
Keebler, sponsor us.
with fudge pressed between them.
Keebler. Sponsor our serial killer.
Seems like a weird kink. Not shaming.
I'm not into scat. Guys. So get that off the table right now.
It's not something I'm
Literally,
gonna
get that off the
Google,
table.
But
I wouldn't.
I'm not going to Google it. But you have fun with what makes you happy.
Jay, put your phone up to the microphone. Scat, scat, scat. Poop, poop, poopy play. Poop, scat, scat.
Well, we're using my Mac, so it's just going to feed to all of my products. So
Ew, gross. Here it is. Oh, fudge stripes.
no fudge stripes.
Hey, Jay's computer.
not a shirt
Adult baby
idea.
diaper play. Adult baby diaper play. Adult baby diaper play.
I see a shirt potential idea for this.
Oh, fudge stripes.
Anyway, Jay, do we have any Beardos submitted sundries this week?
Yeah, we
Please.
do actually. So this was actually part of John's voicemail, and he said another fun drinking game you could have: take a shot every time I say the word "like" in my voicemail. And then also he
Honestly,
goes,
same.
also Dean, if you listen to this pod, hit me up with like hot sweaty emoji face.
If Dean, I want to say
Dubois? Dubois?
DeBlois? I don't know. Dean, correct us. Let us know. Call in. Come see me. Come.
Dean, hit
do
us
other
up
things
Come
to me.
in me.
We'll help you
Come
connect.
inside of me.
We'll-
I will connect
help you
with-
connect.
I will connect with you.
Oh, you know what's funny is
Dean DeBlois.
Dean Dubois.
He's Canadian, so is he French Canadian?
It would appear so with the spelling of that name.
Anyways.
well, okay. Anyways, we also heard from. I guess I should have used John's theme whenever I said that one, but it was such a quick.
Play it
little,
now.
You know what? Okay. I already read it, but we heard from.
Whoa! Oh my goodness! We just heard from John. Not me, but John from Greece. Ho!
Out of order, but now you get to hear John. John before that noise. But
John, just keep sending us voice memos, please.
yeah, just do it.
And keep uploading videos on Instagram of you lifting heavy things up.
Or kilts.
Yeah.
Kilts.
Begin your kilt journey. We'd love to help you along the way.
I will send you one. I know how to at least get it to Athens, so you can find it there.
You got to send it on a 10-hour flight in economy.
That's an expensive
Talk about
trip.
whoa, fudge stripes. If you're wearing a kilt.
Oh, Lord. Okay, also next we heard from...
Derek with the good beard.
Fudge stripes.
Jay, you always sound like Home Improvement.
A little bit, yeah.
What
Oh,
did
sorry,
he
I'm supposed
say?
to read.
What's the sundry, Jay?
Derek said, am I the only one who chuckled during the game time where you had to guess what food you could purchase as different price points? I couldn't stop giggling when I heard that old Wisconsin salami comes in the Horizon box with all sorts of cheese. Anyone? Just me?
No, wash underneath the skin. You won't get cheese.
And sometimes that old Wisconsin salami gotta come in the box.
Talk about Madison Square Garden. Am I right, Catherine?
Wow.
And then last, I guess I never made an intro for her, but I heard from Shanae today, and it wasn't really, it was just kind of a quick text exchange.
Oh, hi, Shanae.
And
Hi, Shanae.
she was asking me where in Wisconsin Catherine lives because she goes, it's funny that Catherine does pelvic floor therapy because we send so many people to that in urology. She said they refer like 10 people a day.
She was like, wait, my pelvic floor therapist is named Catherine.
She's like, I have been getting my
would
pelvic
be
floored for
wild.
years.
Oh my God. So I love this. There's a connection. Okay.
Aw.
What are they doing up there in Wisconsin? Well, they do a lot of cheese, don't they?
A lot of cheese.
A lot of hemorrhoids.
I'm also trying
A lot
to.
of pushing.
get better posture now that I'm doing more lifting, and so
Give us some pec bounces.
You're wearing a black shirt, so it's hard to see.
It's not a yeah.
You
it's
should
harder
just
to
take your
see
shirt
with a
off, I
black
guess.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to?
You want to be famous, don't you?
It was
You want to
funny.
be in black and white. Black and white's going to be in you.
Oh, we're gonna hear about this from Derek.
Sinead told me that she made her aunt listen to the show on their drive home from Chicago, and she
Oh my
goes,
God.
her
No.
aunt laughed
I'm sorry.
so much.
Oh,
Yes.
She said, "I've learned more about Jay than I have in the last 10 minutes than I have in the 10 years I've known him."
You want to learn
fudge
about
stripes.
us? Listen to the pod. We say a lot of stuff on here. I would not just say on social media.
It's
or
wild
anywhere
how
else.
much at work I'm not just like, "Hey guys, let's talk about my asshole," and then I'm on this public podcast that anyone can get
Well-
on, and I'm telling you about my asshole.
at the Beards and Sundries market, we don't have HR, so
That's true. That's true.
Anyways, that's all I heard from this week.
well,
Yeah.
thanks everyone. What a great round.
Well, thanks, Sinead. Too bad Jay hasn't had the wherewithal to make an intro for you.
I know.
even though he's
Yeah,
known
that's
you
wow. That's
for a good amount of
so
time.
crazy. Wow,
Wow. That's so
wow. That's so funny that you think you should have to make an intro for her, but you made one for Catherine. So I guess we just think that you're biased. Wow,
chewing the cut over there.
that's so crazy.
Well, do you guys think? Oh, wait.
I would kill you in a movie first too,
I deserve it. I fully deserve it.
and,
And
that
that
puts
Oh, wow.
Is
you
why
in the burn
Joe
book.
is in the burn book.
I'm in the stab book this week, y'all.
Except this week, the burn book is literally burning you, and you're just up there, Balenciaga.
This could be hotter. Just saying. And then I go, bah.
I got my opportunity at Marshalls.
I do. All right.
Well, then, do you guys think it is
giggity,
time for
giggity,
game time?
Yeah.
All right, this is a game I'm calling Plot Hose.
Yay.
I'm one of those.
So, I've written out 9 different plot holes in various film franchises, horror franchises specifically. I'm going to describe a plot hole that occurs in a horror movie, and you have to tell me either the movie itself or the franchise that it occurs in. Because some of these have a lot of movies, and I don't expect you to remember which one. You're probably going to get all of these, but I encourage you to collaborate.
Are we using a buzzer thing again, or
No.
No?
Because it's just you two
Collaboration
collaborating
game.
and deciding. Yeah.
that's right? Okay.
But, I mean, you're going to get all these. I hope so.
Okay.
I hope I've made this enough. Okay. Number 1. Bitch. Okay. Number 1. The babysitter hating slasher in this film somehow knows how to drive a car, even though he was institutionalized since he was a child.
It's Michael Myers, Jay.
It's Keebler Elf.
Jay got it. 100%.
He drives a station wagon to Haddonfield, Illinois.
Hell yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
but what movie is he in?
Oh, Halloween.
There you go. Congratulations. It was Halloween. You see him
Jay's
driving in a car in there. How does he know how to drive the car?
Oh.
Supernatural.
Well, observation?
Supernatural, you're right. You know, that is
know-
how he's getting around so fast, Jay, is he's got a car.
He has a 70s station wagon that gets 4 miles per gallon.
if you watch the film, you can see it moving driveways every time he's switching
You can
houses.
see him
killing
pulling into
people.
the driveway every single time.
That station wagon's at every goddamn house,
He's waving to the neighbors.
trimming the lawn.
They're like, yeah, I do hate those teenagers. You should kill them.
You know what I'd like to do?
Girlfriend's not even babysitting. She's just over there banging her boyfriend.
I know those teenagers are home alone. You should kill them.
Jesus Christ. I've seen Home Alone.
Thanks, neighbor.
Anyways, number 2, and also car related. This nearly immortal demon, who is only allowed to feed every 23rd spring for 23 days, still somehow managed to make a trip to the DMV to get a personalized license plate.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. I'm gonna kill those kids. He said, I'm gonna kill Justin Long for
Where'd
real
you get
this time."
those
And he
thighs,
just keeps
the thick
acting.
thigh boy?
Could you
That's
imagine?
Jay. The window comes down, and it's just Jay. Where'd you get those thighs, mister?
Oh, those gams! I'm loving them.
Excuse me.
Jay's
Do you have any
office
pollen
skincare.
resolve fruit?
When Jay is on his
Grateful Pie.
skincare routine, he looks exactly like the creeper.
100%.
Full frills and everything.
All
Yeah.
those skin products you didn't bring on the cruise ship.
And I could
Still
smell
paying the
fear.
price. I can smell
Smell
fudge stripes.
eyeballs.
Fudge stripes? You got those in the trunk?
Get the fudge stripes.
You've been grocery shopping?
What a pickup line for you to use at the bar next time. Hey, you got any fudge stripes in those trunk?
Oh, that badonkadonk. You've been having some fudge stripes, huh?
But you're right. Jeepers Creepers is correct. Jesus Christ. All right.
Laugh when I'm taking a drink.
Number 3. In this film franchise, the antagonist somehow manages to set up a death trap in the middle of a public park, put 3 other people inside of it, and no one notices until the next day when the 3 have to play his sick game while a crowd watches.
Is it Saw?
It is one of the Saw films, yes.
Okay,
So
I was
it's
like,
just-
I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't really remember them, and I don't think I
So
watched
I
them
don't
after 3
know
or
which...
4.
I didn't say which one, and that's why I said film franchise, because I don't remember which film this was, but I know it happened, and it's this whole scene where he has literally built this death trap in the middle of a park, and people are crowding around it while these 3 people are fighting for their lives. And I'm just like, did nobody notice him constructing that?
It just sounds like an episode of like Real World Road Rules Challenge on MTV.
Oh, yay, the circus is
Very
coming to
that.
town.
Maybe they were like, oh, it's an art installation.
Yeah, something like that. Or it's like a Verizon commercial.
Can you hear me now?
Stab!
All right, number 4. In this film, an invading alien force is attacking Earth while we watch from the perspective of a farming family. The aliens' downfall? They decided to invade a planet that is 70% water, and water just happens to be their one weakness.
Scary Movie 3.
Yeah, honestly,
You should see how he. No, it's Signs,
Signs.
right? Yeah.
his signs, you are correct.
With the
yes.
Hershey's Kiss on the foil
With
hat.
the Hershey's Kiss hats, yep. God, I remember being so scared of that scene where the alien walks out of the bush.
Jay's Bush.
Yeah,
The Rowdy Bush?
that was just his penis, and I was also
So
scared.
rowdy.
That thing is terrifying. think about seeing it every day, multiple times. Now that I'm losing
don't
weight,
wake
it's
up
more
and go,
visible.
Every day I wake up and I have a small seizure. Imagine what it would be like to have that penis. That I have it.
It's looking larger.
Yeah, I imagine what it's like to have that penis and I have a seizure immediately.
Everything's
That
fine,
is,
guys.
of all the superpowers in the world to possess, that's got to be one of the weirdest ones, Jay. Congratulations.
I can imagine so hard myself being in this situation that I give myself a seizure.
It's the same idea as a raccoon. I just go,
And then Professor Xavier's just like,
or no,
"Get the fuck
sorry,
out of here."
It's not a raccoon. That's a possum. My bad.
I was like, wait a minute.
I know. All of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute. No.
I was like, do raccoons?
What kind of
Possums
raccoons are you
make
looking at?
I used to mix them up when I was a kid a lot, so
all
I
the
guess
cat piles.
I guess it still happens in the brain.
You imagine yourself as a
lot
possum
of
so
stuff
much you
getting
think it's a
mixed up in
raccoon instead.
Anyways. Number 5. In a different alien invasion film, I lost my spot. In a different alien invasion film, we follow a family using sign language to communicate, since the aliens are attracted by even the smallest of sounds. So,
Quiet place.
why didn't they simply move near the waterfall that they always went to so they could speak loudly?
Seriously. A Quiet Place.
Yes.
Yeah, Quiet Place. You are 100%
Which,
correct.
if John Krasinski had put a baby in me, I wouldn't be able to be quiet either.
I would kill the baby so he would try to put another one in me.
Yeah. I'd be
don't
like,
know what's
listen, I
happening."
can't get pregnant, so we can just keep on doing it, and I won't have to, like, scream in a bathtub and get killed.
Well, she didn't die, but he did. Tragic. Spoiler alert.
I know.
3 seconds ago.
He had to die for that. Ugh.
Bitch.
Anyway.
They're married in real life, but okay. Bitch.
Number 6. In the 3rd installment of this franchise, our favorite weather-named reporter finds a body in the basement, checks the pulse to determine they are quite dead, and then later finds out they are actually alive and also the killer.
Scary Movie 3? Scream 3.
Yes.
Right, Jay?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I was like, Joe's just answering really well, so I'm just like kind of playing along. Just
She wrote the book, You're Dead, I'm Rich.
You're dead, I'm rich. There's a scene in Scream 3 where she goes into the basement, she opens this freezer, and Roman, who is like the killer in that one, is in there, and she fully checks his pulse and is like, oh yeah, he's dead. And then later on, she breaks into the room where Sydney is fighting Roman, sees him for the first time, and for the first time learns that he's the killer, and she goes, Roman's the killer? Instead of, you were dead.
Yeah, nice read, Velma.
Right?
I always think of, there's a stupid throwaway joke in the first Scary Movie where they're answering questions from the media, and it's Gale Hailstorm, but he says, yes, Miss Thunderstorm. And no one ever laughs, and I think it's hilarious that he just gets her name wrong off the cuff, and I think it's improv. It's probably ad-libbed.
Scream 3 always makes me laugh because it's that one scene with the fax machine in the house where they're running in and out and in and
Parker
out and
Posey.
out.
Yes.
And
I gotta know!
it's
He's like,
so
I can't see anything in here. It was such a dumb. That movie was so stupid, and I love the fact that Lance Henriksen is in it for like the whole movie, and I'm just always like, I know this guy. Where do I know him from? And then I always look it up every single time. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Lance Henriksen. He was the android in Aliens.
And then Courtney Cox's bangs.
Courtney
Oh
Cox's
my god,
bangs.
that was the real killer.
What the actual
And Joe
fuck?
from Family Guy.
Yeah, they tag her in it.
They do drop. All right. Number 7. In a crossover installment of this film franchise, we learn that the machete-wielding antagonist who has died and resurrected multiple times is apparently afraid of water?
Oh, yeah. That'll
Is
do
this-
it.
Is this Halloween H2O?
No.
Or is
Oh, I
this
thought it
Freddy
was-
versus Jason?
I thought it was...
Or maybe it's like Jason in
Jay,
space.
what were you trying to say?
I was like, it's a shirt.
you
is
know
the
what?
killer.
I'm gonna give
Yeah,
it
but
to
I'm like
you,
thinking of
yes.
the film.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Friday
Yes,
the
thank you.
13th. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so in the Jason versus Freddy movie, they make it to where Jason is afraid of water for some reason, but in every installment
Which is
before
so
that,
dumb.
he has like been in the water,
Yeah.
and out of the water, and like he's never cared. And it's this huge plot hole because they had to make him not invincible.
I always love the first ending of the first film where the girl's just in the canoe and then he just leaps up and he's like, rah! And she's like, ah!
And then it freezes.
So 1980.
That movie is messed the fuck.
There is
up,
so
though. I
many
don't know if
things
you've
about
watched Freddy
80s.
versus Jason. No, Freddy versus Jason specifically, because there is a whole scene in there where I cannot remember the actress's name, but she uses like a gay slur, and it is harsh and
Courtney Cox.
uncomfortable.
What the actual fuck?
Get off my shoe, you fat shit! Oh, wait, different movie.
Because girls wear Prada shoes.
All right, number 8. In this supernatural horror film, a child we discover later is absolutely possessed by a demon, reacts violently to tap water. The clergyman reveals outside the room that he used mere tap water and not holy water. So, why all the dramatics?
Jay, this is The Exorcist.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah.
It is 100% The Exorcist. And he's basically trying to prove that she's just faking it. And so he uses tap water, and she has a violent reaction. And they go out of the room, and he's like, yeah, it was just tap water. But she's 100% possessed by the, spirit Pazuzu.
And she's like,
Major
yeah, I'm gonna
plot
make
hole
you,
in everyone's favorite movie.
I'm going to make you fly out the window and fall down that flight of stairs.
And he does.
Ah, those enchiladas.
Please, Lord, me to release this demon. And it's James fucking Woods.
She won't even let
Did
me
you know-
touch her. Yeah,
Fun
sometimes
fact,
you gotta
Jay,
get
in-
candy.
Oh God!
God damn
in Scary Movie 2, the tongue that they're using, the prosthetic, that's the actual prosthetic from The Exorcist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they let him use it for the film.
Wow. They're like, hey, you guys want to use this tongue?
And he was like, I'll show you
Look
how
what
to
this
use
tongue
it.
do. Let's
Yeah.
see what
Oh,
this tongue
fudge
do.
stripes.
Fudge stripes.
You're no fun.
I'm doing work
See
here,
you later,
Ma.
Mrs. Harris. See you later, Mrs. Harris.
Okay, one last one of these, and that's all I've got. Number 9. In this sci-fi horror film, the time-traveling protagonist explains that he wasn't able to bring a futuristic weapon back in time with him because only organic material can time travel. The problem? The antagonist was itself a non-organic robot. And
Robot?
if you need a hint,
Is this
I'll tell you who he was
Terminator?
explaining this to.
Terminator, I think.
It was Terminator.
Oh.
Yes. There's the scene where Kyle is explaining to Linda Hamilton
Oh my
that
god, Queen.
he couldn't bring a gun back with him because only organic matter could time travel, but a whole entire robot got sent back.
Well, you know.
And Linda Hamilton also plays Mayor Rachel Wando in one of my favorite films.
God damn it, I forgot about that. I should not have said anything. Fuck.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. I've got a bonus one for you guys. Number 10. In this horror film, Shaquille O'Neal plays a genie.
Kazam.
Does he act well in it?
Yeah, he does. What do you mean, though? Anyways, I think I hear the music coming back on.
And it's Tubular
Thank
Bells from The
God.
Exorcist.
Sure. But go call our hotline real quick and ask us what our favorite scary movie is at 405-999-2242.
And Beardos, we have to drop our car keys and make sure they roll all the way underneath the car and then down a hill. So it's time for us to go. If you would like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on our social media sites for any additional sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what get us found by more listeners like you. And if just each one of you can leave a review, shit, tell a friend. Oh my god, my brain is disintegrating. That would be awesome. Jay, your part.
Oh,
Jake,
yeah.
I forgot one.
Oh, White Stripes. Go check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all those. You know, I've said them before. You can also go to our website, beardsandsundries.com, where you can buy some merch. Because it's just not merch. Because it's not cooling
so
down out, so you might
scary.
as well buy some tank tops while it's still hot.
Hey.
And email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com because we'd love to read it out on the show.
So, from the three of us scary shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to...
Love yourself.
I thought you were going to say stab yourself. Because we already love you. Bye!
Bye.
Look out behind you!
They did not have Find My Friends back then.
They had Stab My Friends back then.
Well, we still have that now. It's Grindr.